What is good, y'all? SGG Game, man. It's your boy SmooveGotGame back with the elimination game here in the National League Division Series NLDS Game 3, where your Pirates are up 2-0, coming back home to Pittsburgh and PNC Park, ready to go ahead and try to sweep the Atlanta Braves. Trying to get over to the NLCS for the first time in this series and really show that this team is ready to make that gigantic leap to being World Series contenders. And if you guys are ready for that, man, hit the video with a like. Comment down below what you guys are thinking of the series, if you want it to continue past this year or not. And subscribe to the family, man. Road to 1K. All these things are going to give your Pittsburgh Pirates good luck, as today we look to shut down this Atlanta offense once and for all. Because the pitching's been okay. Pitching ain't been too bad. And we're throwing out our ace on the mound to go ahead and get us this victory here today. Dustin May. 7 innings of 1 earned, 10K ball last time out, 38% strikeout rate. It was 38% of the people he faced. That's over a third. Almost 2/5 of the people he faced. Almost every 5 batters, 2 of them were striking out. And today we're going to look to try to put on a clinic just like that here if we can, if possible. We got to hope that Dustin May's stuff is back on and active here for us, as the red flowing locks are swinging all over the place. They're ready to go ahead and swing like these towels on the way to a victory. And we really need to make sure our offense kind of gets back up. I mean, the middle of our orders, as we get strikeout number 3 there, going to get the first one of the game, has been kind of cold really the whole postseason. Ever since we got into the postseason, basically 3 through 5, because I can't even say O'Neal, because it hasn't been Cruz. It's been Santander, even Pete Alonso and Julian Cortez. They've all been cold and quiet. So hopefully we can get them up and active. But with them being cold, the bottom half of our order has been lighting it up, and Reynolds has still been just as clutch at that 2 spot to kind of drive everybody else in and around. Same with Henry Davis, coming off the cold slump that he had to end the season. But it's only a matter of time before them cold slump break out. And what other time would it be for it to be this game or the NLCS possibly? Now here you can see they want the strikeout 2 here. They're calling them Big Red with the 1-2 count here. Can he go to get a 1-2-3 to start off the ball game? He will. And that strikeout number 2, I told you 2 out of every 5. It might be 2 out of every 3 if he's feeling like that today. And we're going up against Yuscar and Noah. Okay season. I mean, but we've seen almost all their starters have ERAs in the 4s, high 4s. And obviously this team is very, very strong, and they rely on their offense a lot. So that's what I'm saying. If Dustin May can get a good start here, maybe we can finally jump on one of their starters and get us a nice little game built up here. Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch he sees is going to be a 4-seamer at the belt. Pulled out into right field, and it is gone. Solo home run, his 3rd of the postseason. And we did see the power. I say it every time, getting increased there at the end of the season. Maybe he's turning into a power speedster. I don't know. That's one of them rare builds that only I be building when I be making my player or my road to the show. But it looks like he's kind of trying to formulate into that, pulling that one deep over the wall. He's really able to take that one a long range. That was a line drive on a rope too, not even like just deep out of here. Just 106 on the exit velo, and it just got out of here in a hurry. I don't even think the defender had a chance to get to the warning track on that one. But an early 1-0 lead for us would be great. Jumping on Yanoa as quickly as possible here. Reynolds popping this one up out into left field. That'll be foul territory. So he's been pretty strong this postseason too as well, batting .333. He's going to keep that going up here with a base hit into left field, getting just down in front of him. But we really needed him and Pete to really kind of turn up here for us at the top of the lineup with how cold things have gotten after them. You see Santander is .063. He's 1 hit this entire postseason. I don't even know if he at least is making up for it with walks. And then Cortez here, 118 as well in his 18 postseason plate appearances. Neither one has really been doing their job as far as getting the runners around in front of them. At least Santander here will work a long walk to go ahead and take his way over to first base. And then Julian Cortez, runner in scoring position here. We could use a little bloop single, maybe something up the middle. Got froze on that slider on the outer part of the plate. It is 1-2 now. Circle change on the outside. And just what I ordered, actually, a bloop base hit in the right field. Reynolds is going to come into the plate, and he will get in there in time. And he hasn't been making solid contact, and when he has, it's been going to a glove. So those bloop-based hits is what's helping him out right now. Got that one just down in front of the right fielder. We have runners in the corners now, still no outs. O'Neal Cruz is going to get a base hit into right field. That's going to score Santander easy off the walk, and we still have runners at first and second. Still nobody out in this ball game. This is the kind of offensive production we've been missing. This is what happens when the middle of the order kind of gets active. Now, Alonso, he's hitting 188, so he's technically hitting better than Cortez. I think that's more so because he's had less actual, at-bats, because he's walked a lot more than Cortez does. I think he has 2 or 3 walks in his postseason, maybe even 4. Let's hear on the second pitch he sees, though. He lost this one in the left field. That's going to be gloved, and we only have 20 speed there at second, so Cortez is going to stay put. Yeah, he probably wasn't going to make it home on that one. Then Brian Hayes batting .500 in this postseason. That's really what we've been missing here. The fact that he's had to start out a lot of our drives and just kind of rotated his way back up. As this was going to center field, that's way too shallow to test Cortez again. Because that was on a rope. He definitely would have been out by a mile. Then Tamar Johnson, he's only hitting 188, but he's had a lot of clutch hits. His hits have always come with Brian Hayes on base, getting an RBI to score him around, keeping a rally going. And that's what he's trying to do here. Is this one's going to be a base hit up the middle. The center fielder is going to go ahead and glove this one and throw into the plate. The throw is up the line, gets back on the dive, and he's got him. There's no way possible. First of all, why, Cortez? Why did you slide feet first? If he slides head first, I think he gets this. But let's see the throw here. Amazing ball up the plate. Look at the dive. Look at the effort to go back and get that out. Let's see here up close and personal, slow-mo. He might have just barely grazed the forearm before his hand touched the plate. I think that's a dive head first. He gets in there, but unfortunately it wasn't. And we're going to have to take things here into the seconds with just a short lead here of 3-0, which we've seen. 3 runs, most of the time would seem like a lot, but not against this offense. Their offense works a lot like ours. You ain't safe even with a 6-run lead low key, especially with this much game left. We still have 8 innings to go. That means we got 24 outs left in this ball game that we need to acquire. And Dustin May has a runner at first base. Albies with the 1-2 count. Pops it up. The slurve got him up in the air. Davis takes off the headgear. Will range back and just glove that one in smoothly for out number 1. And Austin Riley, great postseason up to this point so far. 625. Throw goes down to second base. This has a great steal attempt there. Got in under the nose. Junior able to go there and make that thing over to second base. I really didn't honestly see him steal there. I'm glad we were able to pop up so quickly as Riley gets caught looking on the slurve away. That's another strikeout there for Davis. 0-2 with the runner now at scoring position. Jared popped this up into foul territory into the seats. No play to be made on that one. Coming back 0-2 again, getting him with the slurve yet again. That has been the strikeout pitch here early. As we're going to actually stay here with Dustin May, man. Top of the third. As he's wheeling right now. Gets a ground ball over to Alonso. He'll take it himself to go ahead and touch the bag. Sean Murphy getting his first at-bat of the ball game. 0-2. Swings through the cutter upstairs. Not able to make contact at all. And then circling back to the top half, Michael Harris, the seconds. 1-2. Watches the slurve down low. Give me the strikeout. There's 2 more in this. And did I tell you every 3 batters is 2 strikeouts. We need it. J.P. Crawford, go ahead and get added to that list. That's another strikeout downstairs on the sinker. Matt Olson, 1-1. Popped up. Santander's going to have to range in. Easy catch. 2 outs now. Ronald Acuna Jr. Last time able to get on, this time 2-2. Looking at that slurve away. Swung and missed. That's in the dirt, but we're going to throw it down anyway. It's still every 3 is 2 strikeouts. Dustin May is wheeling and dealing, and this offense of ours has been a little bit cold here as we jump into the bottom half of the 4th. After that great pitching performance we're seeing on the other side, Yanoa struggling to keep that pitch count low. He's up to 58 now on the day. As with that 3-0 count there by Hayes, he probably could have just let that one slide. It'll pop up and be gloved in for an out. Tamar Johnson right after him, already with 1 hit today. They did credit him with the hit despite the out being thrown at the plate. Go ahead and make that 2 hits for us, because that's going to get down in right field this time. If he had hit it that way, he would have been scored. Nah, that throw's probably a little bit better to get to home. No, he probably hit it in the best possible location. Henry Davis up next, though. Runner at first base, 1 out. was our early clutch guy in the wild card round. It's still been clutch here through this NLDS too as well. Double here would actually be fantastic as we get a questionable circle change call there on the outside. 2-1. Check swing on the slider. They're going to say he went around. 2-2. And now let's see if they stay low in the zone. They come back upstairs and freeze him with that four-seamer. Don't worry, it'll heat you right up with how fast it came through. 4 strikeout of the game for Yanoa. And then Pete Crow Armstrong. 2-2. Chops that on the ground. And I do apologize if I'm saying his name wrong. Just correct me down below. Sorry, Braves fans, if I'm saying that name completely wrong for y'all. As we go to get that strikeout call there low under the knees. Not able to capitalize on the runner being on. But now back to the Braves bats. 5, 6, and 7 due up. And Albies chopping on the ground yet again. Easy play to first base. Riley back up too. First pitch he sees. Chopped on the ground as well to Cruz this time. Easy skip and throw. Got him. And then Jared Kelnick. 1-2. Can we at least get one strikeout here this inning? Nope. That's going to be chopped on the ground actually for a base hit. Haven't seen them have anybody on base in a while. Had them stuck in kind of like that one hit territory for a good minute. And now we've got Owen Miller. 0 for 1 on the day already, but he's got a runner at first now. This is the first time they've had a chance to maybe possibly do something here since those first early innings. 2-0 popped up. It's going to get down into the wall. It's going to run up against it. Santander's going to have to play it off. Throw comes in. They got it inside just in time, but they're going for the play here. Throw comes in, and Davis has all day to wait on him. No dive attempt needed on our side. That probably was a bad call. Very, very, very aggressive from the Braves. As they start looking, catches it, had time to catch, turn around, and wait on him to get in. Yeah, that was clearly probably a bad case there of trying to do too much. Could have had second and third and possibly kept the inning going, but I'll be thankful for the out at the plate because now let's Dustin May continue to keep working here. 78 pitches here through 6 innings of work. As Ronald Acuna Jr. coming back up for his 3rd AB on the day. Swings through that slurve downstairs. Can we get him to chase one more pitch here? Sinker coming inside as he pops this one up. Reynolds is going to have to give chase here. You know he doesn't have good speed, but he'll have just enough time to get to that one. So that'll be out number 1 here in the 7th. 3-2 here to Albies. Gets caught looking at that 4-seamer. We're back to the strikeouts. Austin Riley, first pitch he sees. 89 pitches through. Reynolds will go ahead and come in and glove this one as it was lined right to him. That's 7 strong innings of work. How much farther do we let him go? I don't know, but I know the Braves are going to their bullpen, bringing in Colin Pucci. I hope I'm saying that name right. I notice he got that 13.5 ERA, and we ready to go ahead and get this smacking. Johnson, perfect on the day. We would love to keep it that way. Maybe catch us another run here just in case. We are starting to get tired here with May. We're going to have to go to our bullpen soon, and we've seen them rock the bullpen, so we're going to have to be careful about who we bring in. I think we're going to go ahead and try to get Lucas Sims up right here soon. But we are going today, so I could probably just go with Jose Leclerc. That ball is actually going to get down in the gap and bounce over the wall. I thought that was just going to be a routine fly ball, but it just kept carrying and carrying and carrying. And now we have a leadoff double there with Johnson at second. You know, the bottom of the order has been the clutch part. So Davis, Armstrong, Reynolds. Now probably the 3 people I want up right now. 2-2 to Davis. Gets the call there on that 4-seamer on the hands. Full count now. Colin gets the 4-seamer by him upstairs. Strikeout is exactly what he needed. We really could have used a sac fly there. It would have made it so much easier. Armstrong, though, right after, will chop that slider away. Trying to really show off that home run strength there. Trying to pull that one through as that ball's going to go and get behind the catcher. No movement up, though. Johnson's going to stay put. And then Colin, once again, working another long at bat here. Reynolds, 400 with runners in scoring positions in the on-deck circle, waiting. Hopefully he has 2 guys in position to score here if possible, because, you know, first base is position to score for Pete as that goes to center. It'll be gloved out there deep enough to go ahead and move Johnson over to third base as he's in there standing up. I don't know if that throw was on line. He might have would have had him. That was a pretty strong throw. As Reynolds now has that runner at third base. First pitch he sees, he's going to pop this one into the right center field gap. It'll get down into the gap and bump up against the wall. Johnson will score easily. Reynolds into second base with a stand-up double. Giving us a now 4-run cushion there. We're up 4-0 here And that might be all we need here this late. We only need 6 more outs to go as Reynolds waiting back on that ball in the outer part of the plate. Takes it right where it needs to go there. Good timing on that. And then we have Santander lining and rocketing to left, but right at the left fielder. Now before Reynolds goes in and increases our lead a little bit here, Dustin May. 7, 8, and 9 here, so I don't mind letting him get this 8th inning, even though he's getting closer to being tired. 92 pitches here through the day as we get another strikeout on the outer part of the plate. I told you them strikeouts still were not done. Owen Miller up next. Chop it on the ground. Alonso. Love it, love it, love it. Everybody taking the ball themselves. Strikeouts coming through. Murphy. 2-2 as we finally enter triple digits on the pitch count there. As Dustin May off the leg. Alonso's going to have to rush in to go ahead and grab this one, and he will get the tag down. Rushes in from first base, tags him. May is being an MVP today. If he's not getting the outs with strikeouts, he's kicking the ball and assisting his teammates. That was a great kick assist as they're going to go ahead and bring Gregory Soto in for the bottom of the 8th just to keep this game at bay if possible against our power hitters. We're going to go ahead and check our bullpen here. I did have Sims getting up just in case. I'm going to go ahead and put him on full warm-up mode because we're not in a situation for a save, so no reason to bring in the rookie or Jose Leclerc. Let them fully get back up to full health here as we can possibly get some more runs, but not like that. As Cortez, boy, you look slower every day. O'Neal Cruz, 1-0, popped up behind the plates, took off the headgear, and that's going to be an easy play. Lonzo up next, gets a 4-seamer at the chest. Or not 4-seamer, but sinker as he goes and gets underneath it. Probably thought it was a 4-seamer. If it was, it might have been a homer. But now we have to face the top half of their order. Dustin May is basically out of energy. You see the exclamation point there, but we're up 4. And I'm scared to go to my bullpen. Every time we do, they start to get hits and runs, and the bullpen isn't as good as far as their control. So honestly, Dustin May, I trust a tired you more than a fully rested up bullpen right now. If you give up a hit, though, we'll go to Lucas Sims, and we have some, insurance now. But I need to see us get this dub. May 2-2 count here to Michael Harris Jr. Watching that one go low. I always assume too when I see the 2 there instead of Junior, they probably just prefers we go to get that strikeout to be called a second. It would have JR if they wanted to be Junior. So let me not disrespect there. So Michael Harris, the second, getting another second strikeout. As J.P. Crawford gets a ground ball on the first pitch, he sees and they're down to their last toe pill. Matt Olson. Fans are on their feet. The stadium is rocking. They are 1 out away from the NLCS. First time in a long time. First time in the series. Will it be former Dodgers pitcher to do it for us? The 2-0. Olson gets a sinker upstairs. He's watching it. 2-1. Trying to be patient. He doesn't want to strike out here if he doesn't have to. We're going right back to the sinker, though. It's on the outer part of the plate. He hops it into the ground. Johnson over to first base, and we get it. Everybody's jumping up and down. The managers, coaches are happy. The players are getting psyched. The fans are happy. The only people angry are the Braves because they got to go home and watch us now from the couch. But PNC Park, turn me up. The first time in the series, we're going to the NLCS. You got to leave the video with a like for this, bro. We have finally almost achieved our goal. I'll say this is another step up, achieving our goal of rebuilding this Pirates team from last to, at least not last, to postseason play, to now we are a serious World Series contender. It's going to be either us or one other team on the National League side. Great game here. 9 hits for the whole squad. 3 of them coming by Tamar Johnson. Won a perfect 3 for 3 on the day. Reynolds' 3rd double. Johnson 2nd double. Armstrong's 3rd home run. O'Neal gets his 3rd RBI. Crow, 5th RBI. 6th RBI for Reynolds. May, 9 innings, 12 strikeouts and 4 hits. A .56 ERA. And we are taking on the division rival Cincinnati Reds in the National League Championship Series. It is a best of 7 with 4 games being at home. So we get the first 2 at home. Then we got to go on the road to Cincinnati to possibly take this thing down. And I wanted to go ahead and simulate through these last the next 4 days too, so we can go ahead and get a good, clear picture of what the next round will look like. As you can see, they have Cortez and Green scheduled to do up here so far, but we'll double check on that in a second. As the Red Sox sweep the Yankees, the Rangers sweep the Orioles, and the Reds swept the Dodgers. Everybody just swept in the DS. AL and NL, all teams just sweeping. Everybody's brooms came out today. They might have ran out of stock on brooms. As you can see, our team looking pretty good here at the top half. Still at Santander hitting under 100, Cortez under 200, Alonso under 200, but everybody else, you know, in the 3s, 400s for their averages and playing fantastic roles as this whole offense has been getting it together. We've seen power from guys that we've never seen. Reynolds is continuing his power trend here. We just need to get more strength out of our 3, 4, and 6 hitters because O'Neal Cruz is actually doing good in the middle. Might have to make him like the 3 or something. Pitching rotation wise, we're looking good. The bullpen, we still have some worries. Obviously, Jose Hernandez with that stinker start. I did look at the AAA system to see if there was anybody I wanted to bring up just based off their MLB numbers. Alex Vesia did not do that good, and Colin Holderman didn't do that good. So we're gonna have to hope they can get those numbers down. Now, as far as the Reds lineup, TJ Friedel, Seiya Suzuki, pretty easy there. But then you got Spencer Steele, Ailey De La Cruz, and Shane Ramusin. That we got to go ahead and get Rasmussen that we have to get through. And then I'm not really worried about the bottom 4. Honestly, I'm not even really worried about Shane. It's mostly just Spencer and Ailey De La Cruz. But we won't have to worry about the same power scares that we had to worry about with Atlanta. And then pitching wise, this is where we're really going to be afraid. Green, Lodato, Keller, King, and Abcott haven't even performed yet. And then they have 3 starters on the bench. This is an interesting take here. They have 3 long relievers as 3 extra starters. Job, Ashcroft, and Floyd, a rookie. Then they have 1 actual true reliever in Floyd, 2 setup men, and then the closer. So that was a very interesting rotation and bullpen for me. Now here, Dustin May is going to be too tired to go in and pitch through game 1, so it will be Cortez that gets it. I could let May go ahead and get game 2, or we could trust in Skeens and Jones and just keep pitching in our normal rotation. So let me know down below what you guys think we should do. Should Dustin May get game 2? Should he just pitch in game 4? Who knows? But I will tell you next time in the next video out, we will be playing games 1 and 2 in the National League Championship Series to see what we have set up here for us here today. Hunter Green, 2-0, 1.29 ERA. Nestor Cortez Jr., 1-0, 2.45 ERA. Lefty versus flamethrower righty. And we'll see who bats come out on top. If you guys are ready to watch the next episode, please leave it with a like, comment, and subscribe on your way out the video for your boy. It means oh so much to me. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. It's me, boy SGG, aka the King of Games, aka GM Smooth. And I'm going to catch you guys later.